Hey, what's up, everybody? East Africa is typically known for things like wildlife, rich cultural heritage, and being the cradle of early modern humans. But another thing they're known for that you don't hear much about is the region's awesome nightlife. I've been to many countries in the region, and today I'm going to be letting you know what I think are the top 5 cities to party in East Africa. Now, we all have different things we like when it comes to partying. But for this ranking, I'm going to be looking at the music and DJs, the number and variety of night spots each city has, the friendliness of the people, and just the overall vibe of each city's nightlife. But with all that said, let's go ahead and get into it. So at number 4, we have Kigali, Rwanda. Kigali is definitely not known as a party town. It's more so known for its fast-growing economy, beautiful landscapes, and for being one of the cleanest cities in the world. But what a lot of people don't know is that they also have a decent nightlife on the weekends, if you know where to go. Unlike most of the big cities across East Africa, Kigali doesn't have a big variety of places to party. But what they do have are some of the most gentle and beautiful women you've ever seen, which is definitely a plus when you're talking about partying. And one of the reasons is number 4 on this list. I've been to most of the main nightclubs in Kigali, like Shooters and the Teller du Vin, for example, and they all had very good DJs. As far as drink prices go, you can get a beer for only around $2 US, and you can buy a bottle in the club for only around $50. This goes for every club on this list. If you don't think Kigali should be number 4 on the list, what 4 East African countries do you have above it? Let us know down in the comment section. Now, one of the biggest reasons Kigali isn't higher on the list is because it's pretty much dead during the weekdays, and their nightlife is consolidated to only a few spots on the weekends. But those few weekend spots are a really good time. Alright, these next 3 cities are where things start to get interesting. Coming in at number 3, we have Kampala, Uganda. I have Kampala, Uganda on the list mainly because of their variety. The city has tons of bars, clubs, and lounges to choose from. My favorite spot is a place called Mezzo, which is like all 3 combined depending on the day of the week you're going. Speaking of days of the week, in Kampala, it's not hard to find a place that's jumping every single night somewhere in the city. The difference between Kampala and the cities I have ranked higher than it is that most of the night spots that I've been to in Kampala have more of a chill vibe, which isn't a bad thing at all. I just know that some people don't prefer that. And what I mean by chill vibe is that people are more so just sitting down dancing, chatting amongst the people they came with, and like I said, just has an overall more chilled vibe, just like in the clips you see here on the screen. Now don't get it twisted, there are definitely people in the clubs that are all the way turned up, but that's not the majority of the crowd. But then again, it also depends on where you go. Another thing about my time in Kampala is that I met some of the friendliest people ever while partying in the city. Oh, and I can't mention Kampala's nightlife without mentioning the women, because they have some of the curviest women in all of Africa. But anyway, the amount of nightlife options the city has, the variety, and also the friendliness of the people is why Kampala, Uganda is 3rd on the list. Alright, so we've arrived at the top 2 cities on our list. Now I know this is going to spark some debate because of how popular my number 2 city has become as of late. But number 2 on my list is Nairobi, Kenya. One of the biggest reasons I love Nairobi's night scene is because of how diverse it is. Just like most of the cities on this list, it has all kinds of bars, lounges, and nightclubs. Definitely something for everybody. When it comes to upscale clubs, Nairobi probably has the best and most in East Africa. Another thing that makes Nairobi's nightlife stand out is that Kenyans love to party. I've been to places in Nairobi where on the weekday, the DJs are already out and the people are getting it in at 3 p.m. Not only that, Nairobi's nightlife is extremely diverse. One of my favorite places to party is at one of the city's many salsa events throughout the week. On top of that, Kenyans are very friendly and welcoming. And whether I'm going out alone or with friends, I always have a good time. So, we've made it to the final and top city to party on our list. And as some of you may have guessed, that city is Dar Salam Tanzania. The main reason I believe Dar es Salaam is the best city to party in East Africa is strictly because of the vibes and atmosphere. In Dar es Salaam, people really know how to party. They're up dancing, socializing, and just having an all-around good time. And I'm not taking anything from any of the other cities, it's just a better overall experience in Dar es Salaam. Just like Nairobi, they have a wide variety of night spots throughout the city. Bars, lounges, clubs, you name it. But even better, since Dar is a coastal city, you have clubs and bars right on the beach that are open and have the ocean breeze coming right through, which I love. The bottle service is on par with big cities like Nairobi. Like Uganda, they also have some of the curviest, if not the curviest women in all of Africa. And in my opinion, Dar has the best DJs in all of East Africa. But all this is why I have Dar es Salaam ranked at number 1. Now, of course, a lot of people aren't going to agree with my list. And that's because this topic is very subjective. What you may love, somebody else might hate. Also, when partying, how much fun you have can be determined by the company you're with. I've visited all these countries on multiple occasions and have partied alone, with friends, and with total strangers. So I have quite a bit of experience in the region. By the way, if you want to know the names of the best clubs in each of these cities, you can check out my playlist of my city tours I've done across East Africa. Now obviously, I haven't been to every club in every city. Let me know what you feel are the top 4 cities to party in East Africa. I look forward to hearing your opinion. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.